welcome His Grace Rukmini. I would like to welcome His Grace Rukmini Krishna Prabhu in our Prabhupada Youth Forum Moscow Japa meeting.
Oh.
We have started this initiative a few days back, and earlier also, last year also, we were doing this in Corona time. We are trying this to inspire each other because we all Moscow devotees, we are in different places in Delhi, in India now, India and world also. So we are just inspiring each other so that we can help each other. As you always tell that we should help each other. And I will just like to give a small introduction about His Grace Rukmini Krishna Prabhu. His Grace Rukmini Krishna Prabhu ji is he has done his engineering from BITS Pilani, and he worked as a manager in Bharat Petroleum. And from last to 2003, he was acting as a co-president in Panjai Temple. And he's very instrumental in developing congregation. And as we know, Panjai Temple is very known for book distribution, Bhagavad Gita distribution, and is the most inspiring force behind all this. And Prabhuji is presently Prabhuji is working as a monitor or North India, all over North India, and he's visiting different places. As we know, he's presently in Punjab, Hushiyarpur also. And he's a sannyas candidate also. He's already undergoing in the process to get sannyas. So like in Moscow, we had Vaidyanath Prabhu, we had his association, and later he evolved as His Holiness Bhakti Vigyan Goswami Maharaj. So presently we are hearing His Grace Rukmini Krishna Prabhu, and the same thing we'll have again. So we welcome because we have very limited time and everything. Prabhuji have class also. So we'd like to welcome Prabhuji in our youth forum. And we would like Prabhuji to speak on holy names, and in medium should be in English because many devotees are English speaking also here. So thank you very much, Prabhuji. We welcome you.
Thank you. Jai. Thank you. Om Agyanat Mirandasya Gyananjana Shalakaya Chakshurun Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namah Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupakadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Utpadakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamsha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathan Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Samadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhan Vitansha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Deen Bandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastute Tapta Kanchan Gorangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrish Bhanu Sude Devi Pranamami Hari Priya Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhu Bhayacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advait Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrindam Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Nidhi Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pacharine Nirvishesha Shumivadi Paschapya Desh Tarane. Hare Ranam Eva Kevalam Kalo Naste Gati Yatha. Hare Krishna. It's my great pleasure to be amongst all of you. A very wonderful initiative. All of you are getting together to inspire each other to chant the holy name very nicely and attentively. So we all know holy name. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has brought this Param Upay, the supreme method of delivering the most fallen conditioned souls of Kali Yuga. Okay, and that's why this Kali Yuga is called the Dhanya Kali Yuga, because the Lord Himself had come and to give the topmost thing in a most easy manner to the most fallen conditioned souls. So holy name is the surest, quickest, safest way of receiving the love of Godhead. And we all are blessed by Srila Prabhupada's mercy, and we have got this opportunity to chant the holy name. But sometimes Srila Prabhupada has said in one of his purports, even to realize the grace of the Lord, we need the grace. To realize the mercy also, we realize the mercy of the Lord. Only then we can appreciate the mercy. So it's very important that we keep on continuously hearing the glories of the holy name. Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur says, I do it daily, because if we want to really realize the full potential of the holy name, So daily we should remind our mind what we are doing. What is this holy name? This is not different from Krishna. Nam Chintamani Krishna Chaitanya Ras Vigraha Purna Shuddho Nitya Mukto Abhinatva Nama Namino. This is not different from Krishna. It's Krishna himself. If you take a very aromatic and very sweet liquid and put it in two kind of molds, and if you take out some of these molds, that one mold will be Sham Sundar Tribhang Sham Sundar form, and from the other mold the form will become of Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. It's completely non-different from Krishna. Rather, holy name is more merciful than Krishna. Krishna also appears as the Arch Avatar. Okay, so to serve the Arch Avatar, to serve the Arch Vigraha, one need to be double initiated. One need to chant. One should be empowered to chant the Gayatri mantra. Then only he can be authorized to serve the deities. But the holy name can be chanted by anyone. So holy name is more merciful than the Lord. Okay. Now, when we chant the holy name, we should chant with complete faith. Okay. Because His Holiness Sachinanda Swami Maharaj has written a very wonderful book called Broken Names. How many of you have read that book, Broken Names? Any of you have read that book? It's a very nice book. I recommend if you can get this book. So this broken name gives the story of a character, a devotee, who has been chanting for many years, but somehow he has lost a taste in chanting, and he has got this feeling that all these glories of the holy name we read in scriptures, but nothing has happened with me, and I don't even see some miracles happening. Like me, other devotees are also have been chanting, but I don't find them that their hearts are getting purified, their behaviors are changing, same kind of behavior is there. So he got doubtful, and he said, I'll just give it a last try. In this Kartik month, I'll go to Vrindavan and I'll ask my Guru Maharaj, and otherwise just giving a try. But he had lost all the faith, and then the story develops. It's written in the form of a novel, and very nicely it develops, and then at the end he realizes, he comes across certain devotees who had an immense faith in the holy name, and then his faith is also revived. Okay, so there in one of the chapters, His Holiness Sachinanda Swami Maharaj writes, now what does it mean to have faith in holy name? Can anyone of you like to contribute? When we say we should have faith in the holy name, what does it practically mean that we should have faith in the holy name?
Only holy name can save us.
Yes, wonderful. Only holy name can save us. Right, wonderful. Anything else?
Non-different from Krishna.
Non-different from Krishna. Exactly. Very nice. Non-different from Krishna. So when I'm touching the beads and chanting the holy name, I'm just touching Krishna. Yes, I'm associating with directly Radha and Krishna. What else? Yes.
The holy name reciprocates.
Holy name reciprocates. Yeah, he's like a person. He's Krishna himself. He reciprocates. Good. Yes.
The only way to perform seva in Krishna by taking the holy name.
Only way to perform seva. Good. Wonderful. Thank you. Very nice. So holy name is not different from Krishna. Holy name reciprocates. And the holy name, chanting the holy name, will give me all perfections. Shraddha Shabde Vishwas Kaile Sudrid Nishchay. Krishna Bhakti Kaile Sarva Karma Krit Hai. So just by chanting the holy name of the Lord, I'll get all perfections. Okay, it is not different from Krishna in all perfection. Holy name will protect me in all situations. Sometimes in our material world, we are trying to pursue spiritual life in the material world. They are bound to be ups and downs, bound to be in our personal lives, in professional lives, in our family life. They will be bound to be ups and downs. So in all these ups and downs, we should keep on chanting the holy name. That holy name will protect me. That much faith we should have. Okay, and then that holy name will maintain me. Sometimes when we are in the either in the Grahastha ashram or someone is in the Brahmachari ashram. Sometimes you get insecure. What will happen to me in future? Up to my family, all this kind of fears are there, anxieties are there. So we should have complete faith that holy name will maintain me. Srila Jiva Goswami Pad, in his commentaries, he says that there are 6 symptoms of surrender. The most important symptom is that Krishna will maintain me. So holy name will maintain me. So faith in the holy name means basically these 4 things. That holy name is not different from Krishna. Holy name will give me all perfections. Holy name will protect me, and holy name will maintain me. Okay. So if we have this kind of faith, more we have faith in the holy name, more we'll take shelter of the holy name. If the faith is broken, the shelter will also be broken. So we should have complete faith. And how this faith will be generated and consolidated? By continuously chanting in the association of devotees. More we chant attentively, more our this faith will be consolidated. Now we are when we chanting in Harinam Chintamani, Bhaktivinoda Thakur says that in this material world, only 2 things are spiritual. Rest all are dead matter. What are 2 things? Harinam Chintamani, Bhaktivinoda Thakur says. Any idea?
Sankirtan, Harinam Sankirtan.
And he says rest all is dead matter. Only 2 things
And
are spiritual.
our own
in
soul.
this material world.
Soul and
Yes,
Harinam.
wonderful. Yes, the living entity and the holy name. And the chanting means connecting the both. That is the chanting. Okay. Chanting means connecting the 2 the spiritual things, holy name with the living entity. Now, we all know Lord Chaitanya gave knowledge to Sanatana Goswami in Varanasi for 60 days. And Sanatana Goswami is our Acharya for Sambandha Gyan. And the Sambandha Gyan, we have this triangle. This triangle is Lord is on one side, and the living entity and this material nature. So the relationship between the Lord and the living entity is that of bhakti. Okay, that is love. And the chanting means to revive this relationship. That we get connected again with the Lord. And this is the most effective way in present age. Now these 2 things are only the real treasures in this material world. But somehow, if we analyze ourselves, mostly for the conditioned souls, we neglect these 2 things. All kind of offenses, Nam Aparad, Seva Aparad, Vaishnava Aparad, because we ignore our true identity and we ignore the true position of the holy name or the Lord. Okay. All kinds of offenses are because of this. We really don't value these 2 treasures. I am part and parcel of Krishna. I'm a spiritual being. Okay. But mostly we identify ourselves with this body only. Okay. With our body, with our anarthas, with our conditioning. We identify ourselves with this material conditioning, and we identify others also with their material conditioning. Our existence is twofold. We are a spiritual living spark encaged in this material body. So our existence is twofold. And for surviving, we have to take care of both aspects. But our real entity is that I am part and parcel of Krishna. Jiva Sarupa Hai Krishna Nitya Das. Okay. But the second line is very important. Krishna Tatastha Shakti Bheda Bhed Prakash. I am a marginal potency of Krishna. That means at every moment I have a choice to choose Krishna or to choose the material world. I have a choice. At every bead I am chanting the holy name, I have a choice. Okay. So more I ignore my true identity, more I will be in the material consciousness, more I will see the entire world in the material consciousness, and I'll see the Lord also in the material consciousness. So when I choose to be in the material world, when I choose to identify myself as a body, in the bodily conception of life, then I lose my identity. And when I lose my identity, I am not present in my chanting. And when I am not present in my chanting, Krishna is also not present in my chanting. And then there's no relationship. And the chanting becomes mechanical. And this is called shadow chanting. And the shadow chanting can never give us satisfaction, because shadow prasadam will never give us satisfaction. We know online we can only do this much. Normally, after every class, there is a prasad. We wait for prasad. But here now, we'll have a shadow prasad. Shadow prasad won't give any satisfaction. We need to have satisfaction, prasadam. So when we chant, ignoring our true identity, we are in the material consciousness, and then we ignore Lord's also true identity, holy name's true identity also, then there's no relationship. For the relationship to be established, two entities should be there. And the two entities are Krishna and myself. But when I don't take myself as a part and parcel of Krishna, I take myself as a part of this material world. So it's a very impersonal approach. So I see other devotees also as their conditioning, full of anarthas, find faults in them. And then I see Lord is also impersonal to me. I deal impersonally with the holy name also. So there's no relationship. And this shadow chanting will never give us satisfaction. And that's why we see devotees, we have been chanting for so many years. Still, we have so many material attractions. Even after, despite hearing the infinite glories of the holy name, the devotees maintain material attachments. It is because we all are ananya bhyasa. We need some taste, we need some rasa, but we are not getting that rasa from the holy names chanting. So the natural response will be, spontaneous response will be to find that bliss in the material world, in the material things. Okay. So it's very, very important. We have got this wonderful gift. So when we are chanting, we should chant in the knowledge of Sambandha Gyan. So how to do that? Bhaktivinoda Thakur gives the 3-step formula. Number 1, when we sit for chanting, we should do Bhoot Shuddhi Mantra. Bhoot Shuddhi Mantra is, we have to go deep in our consciousness and we have to remind ourselves, I am not this body, I am not this mind, I am something deep within. I am the soul, spirit soul, part and parcel of Krishna. And I have been, this is my true identity. We have to be in touch with ourselves. Only then I can be present in my chanting. If I am identifying myself with this body, then where is the need to call out to Radha and Krishna? Why should I call out to them to engage in my service? What is the need? I'm a kind of a doctor here, I'm an engineer here, I have my own family, I have my own priorities. Why should I approach Radha and Krishna to engage in service? Until unless I have some connection with them. So I have to remind myself, I'm not this body, I'm not this mind, I'm something very deep, I'm a spiritual spark, part and parcel of Krishna. This is the first bit. And this is called Bhoot Shuddhi. Like Lord Chaitanya had told us, Naham Vipro Nacho Narpati, Gopi Bhartiyo Pad Kamalyo Das Dasanu Das. Number 1 step. Second step, then I have to remind myself, though I am a spiritual spark, part and parcel of Krishna, I have been engaged and conditioned in this material world, and I have to get out of it. This place is full of miseries. Right? Nothing can satisfy me in this material world because asangam him I am purusham. I don't belong to this world. This material world is very bewildering. I have to get out of it. The second step. Krishna bholya jeev anadi bahimukhe ate maya tarade sansar dukhe. And third step is to remember Krishna. He is my real shelter. And Krishna is all merciful. Krishna loves me. Krishna is waiting for me. Krishna has been waiting for me for so many births, so many lifetimes. And by the mercy of my Srila Prabhupada and my Guru Maharaj, now I have this opportunity to turn to him. And then we start chanting. Until unless we come in the real position, how can we chant? So we should spend some time before we chant, and we have to come to our real position. Try to come to our real position. And then I have to call out to Krishna. I have to know that Krishna is the cause of all causes. Cause of all causes. And when we say Krishna is the cause of all causes, we normally speak in third tense. Krishna is the cause of all causes. Krishna is cause of me also. I am here because of Krishna. Krishna is the cause of my consciousness. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Sarvasya chaham riddhi sanavishto mata smritirgyan apohanam cha. Because of Krishna only I get remembrance. Because of Krishna only I forget. Because of Krishna only I get knowledge. Remembrance, forgetfulness, and knowledge, they are most essential aspects of my consciousness. That is, Krishna is the cause of my consciousness. If I really want to maintain my consciousness, I have to please Krishna. Yatha taror mula nishechanena stipyanti tatskanda bhujopashakha pran uparhascha yatha indriyanam tatha savaranam achyutta ijya. Narad Muni tells Prachetas in 4th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, if we water the root of a tree, all its branches, sub-branches, trunks are getting satisfied. If we feed the stomach, the whole body is getting satisfied. Simply, if we satisfy Krishna, we will also be satisfied. So if in chanting, I satisfy my root, I'm deep within, and the root of my consciousness is Krishna. And if I chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, I'm watering the root of my consciousness. I am trying to satisfy Radha Radhika Raman. I am trying to satisfy Radha Shyam Sundar. And I'm requesting them, please, please accept this and be satisfied, be pleased with me. So we have to engage our consciousness like this. And if we try like this is called chanting in relationship, chanting in Sambandha Gyan. And this is very effective. This is very effective. Even now the mind will wander, but it will be very easy for us to bring back the mind. I have to always, when I'm chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So I have to just see I am watering the root of my consciousness. I'm trying to, this chanting is for the satisfaction of the Lord or Radha and Krishna. Normally devotees complain, we are chanting, but we are not getting the taste. But the source of taste is Krishna. If I satisfy Krishna, I'll be satisfied. There is no satisfaction, there is no bliss separate from Krishna. Krishna is Rasraj. So my chanting is for his pleasure, for the pleasure of Radha and Krishna. So we have to keep on chanting like this. It is for their pleasure. It is within deep my heart. And I am such a fortunate soul. I'm such a fortunate person that the cause of all causes is there within my heart, trying to inspire me, waiting for me. I will just please him by chanting sincerely Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So we chant like this. So we try to please the Lord. Guru Parampara is also pleased. And then we get the reciprocation. Krishna reciprocates immediately. Immediately. Prabhupada used to say, we take one step, Krishna will take 99 steps. Little sincere effort. We all must have experienced this. If you just become even little more attentive or try to be little more attentive in chanting, Krishna immediately reciprocates. He has been waiting for us for so many lifetimes. Okay. So that is how we can try. Okay. Any questions or should we try? What's the time? Or we try to chant one round in this consciousness? I don't know. What do you like to say? We have just 5 minutes or so. We can have some question answers, or we can try to chant one round together.
Just want to check if anyone has any question for Prabhuji. Any question related to chanting or this subject matter?
I have one question, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna,
Yes,
Prabhuji, Dhanwat Pranam. Ek to
Dhanwat.
Prabhuji, please tell that book name also, na? So we can also buy. That is one thing. And another, Prabhuji, I have this question for many days, that we always say that Krishna is waiting for us. Like you were telling us that Krishna is waiting for us. But, sometimes we feel that why can't he call us there? Means what we are lacking. In the sense, in the same situation we are. Can't he call us there in the same condition we are having? Like, I don't know if you understood my question.
Yeah. So the name of the book is Broken Names.
Broken?
Tuta Va Naam. broken names.
Broken names. Acha, ठीक. Broken names. Okay.
And Krishna is waiting for us. And why just Krishna calls to us? Krishna is calling out to us. Krishna is sending so many reminders. Krishna is sending his devotees through scriptures. Krishna is calling out to us. In each and every page of Bhagavatam, Krishna is calling out to us. Come, 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 don't spoil your life. Krishna is always calling.
लेकिन हमारी जैसी कंडीशन है ना, जैसे है हम, उसी कंडीशन में भगवान बहुत सारी कंडीशन रख देते हैं भगवान की कोई ऐसा होना चाहिए था।
नहीं नहीं नहीं, भगवान कोई कंडीशन नहीं रखते, अनकंडीशनल। Krishna says for pursuing devotional service no conditions.
लेकिन जैसे गीता में है ना प्रभु जी, मेरा क्वेश्चन ये है, जैसे गीता में भगवान ने 12 चैप्टर में किसी पे बताया ना कि ऐसा वाला भक्त मुझे पसंद है जिसको बिल्कुल मन में ये नहीं हो, द्वेष नहीं हो, ये मतलब so many conditions, मतलब obviously we don't have that, our heart is not that pure and it is very difficult to make it very pure and all. So
Mataji, this is our mind is cheating us, you know. बोले बस कृष्ण तो मुझे प्रेम करते नहीं तो मैं क्यों करूं, छोड़ो फिर यही ठीक है ना। Krishna loves us very much, and that Krishna is a person. He's giving his preferences. I love everyone. Samoham sarvbhuteshu. I don't envy anyone. I love everyone. But those who are my devotees, I am in them and they are in me. So these persons are very, very dear to me. But that doesn't mean other living entities are not dear to Krishna. That's why he is providing for us everything. So we have to also show our love, na? We have to also express our desire. So this chanting is a kind of expression of our desire. Krishna, I want to love you. And then Krishna will reciprocate. You know, we should not feel like that Krishna doesn't love me. That is a kind of a mind is telling us. So we become, okay, man, Krishna doesn't love me, I'm not bothered. Krishna is enjoying with the gopis. Who am I? Full of anartha, conditioned soul. Oh, Krishna doesn't care about me because he is too exalted, too far away from me. So let me remain absorbed in by this material conditioning. That suits me fine. Good. No, Krishna is really waiting. You know, each and every living entity has a unique relationship with Krishna. And in that relationship, Krishna relishes some kind of rasa. That's why it's called Rasraj, Akhil Rasa Amit Murti. He's Rasik Shekhar. Every living entity, we have come out from Krishna to give him ras. So until unless we establish that relationship, our life also we won't experience that ras and we won't be able to give ras to Krishna also. So Krishna is waiting for that relationship.
Hare
Yes,
Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji, I have one question. Prabhupada explained that when you chant, you should be pronouncing the holy name and hearing the sound vibration. And this has also been explained that you also just now explained that you should be going deep into your consciousness and in a different platform and be praying to the deities while chanting. So Prabhu, sometimes we struggle. It's like we are not able to concentrate on sound. Then our mind diverts somewhere else, and then we try. So how to balance both parts? What was explained, and then maintaining the conscious, going deep into the conscious while practicing.
Prabhu. Like Prabhupada has said in one of the lectures in Ajamil Prasanga, Ajamil episode, Prabhupada said chanting means speaking from mouth, hearing from ears, and crying from heart. And in Harinam Chintamani, chanting means Shravan, Kirtan, Smaran, all three together. That is perfect chanting. Okay, so we should try. We should put the picture of the deities in front, and if you are not able to remember the deities, no problem. Then start focusing on hearing. Automatically, you will be able to remember also. Okay, but if we have done this exercise of going deep in our consciousness before chanting, praying, realizing our true position, where I am, why I'm chanting, we should be very clear why I'm chanting, for whom I'm chanting, what is the purpose of chanting. Prabhupada has given You should cry like a child, small child, genuine cry of a child. So before, it has to be genuine cry. So we have to come into that mood only. I'm separated from you, Krishna. I really want you. It's a genuine cry. Only then we will be able to cry. Now, all of a sudden, we'll just sit down and start chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna. No, the mind will go here and there. Definitely will go. And one thing that will also help us, not only during chanting, whole day, we should try to remain in this consciousness of Sambandha Gyan. I am part and parcel of Krishna. Try to do this, try to practice it. Today, if you practice it, we just at least in our devotional activities. If I am having the darshan of the deities, oh, I am part and parcel of Krishna, meant to give pleasure to Krishna. So I'll dance for his pleasure. I'll cook for his pleasure. You know, normally I realize with myself, we are so absent-minded, so much absorbed in our external consciousness. So we go through these spiritual activities mechanically, ritually, and then they don't give us any taste. So it comes to almost niyam agra, just going through the activities, just going through the motions. So what I am doing, for whom I am doing, why I am doing. So that way, I mean, that helps us. Is it clear, Prabhuji?
Yeah, thank you so much, Prabhuji. Thanks a lot.
Any other question from anyone?
There's one on the message is there.
Many
Let's see.
times.
You can speak.
Prabhuji, again, I have one question that when during our chanting, no, many times many thoughts are coming that some important message or this or that. Then should we should we finish that thing, like leave the chanting and do that important messaging? What we are thinking that we may forget after this, or we should just don't think about that thought and continue our chanting? What should we do at that time?
What do you feel?
I don't know. Sometimes when I don't do that again and again, that thought is coming. I don't know.
You know, if you write down one thought and start chanting, after some time, one more thought will come. So this is how mind cheats us. So if you have something very urgent, so better to finish all these things before you start chanting, and better to start chanting right in the morning, first thing in the morning. And when we start in this mode, then let the thoughts come, let them go away. Don't catch on to the thoughts. You know, this time is a prime time. My meeting with Radha and Krishna, nothing is as important as calling out to Radha and Krishna. And because we should have faith, the chanting of the holy name will give me all protection. Chanting of the holy name will give me all perfection. Chanting of the holy name will give me all, will maintain me. So there's going to be no loss. Don't worry. Just focus on the chanting.
Okay. Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna. Prabhuji has a class at
Yes.
8 p.m. already. So we would like to thank you, Prabhuji, for your kind association and giving us your precious time because of your busy schedule. Actually, actually I can understand.
No problem. I'll just, we have, I think, because whatever we experience, discuss, I mean, if we experience it for 3-4 minutes, so that will give us more, you know, it will give some impression. Okay. Yeah. So I can afford 4-5 minutes more. So let us now chant. Okay. And try to chant in this consciousness that, you know, we go deep in our consciousness and part and parcel of Krishna, and I mean, engage in this body. Krishna is the cause of my consciousness. Krishna gives me remembrance, forgetfulness, and knowledge. So if I please him, so I'll be pleased. So with this consciousness, we try to chant. Okay. So we won't be able to complete a one round. At least we can chant, say, 31 times. Okay. And chant for 31 times. In this, try to chant in this consciousness, and we'll try to maybe experience something. Okay. We'll start. Yeah. First of all, we can take 30 seconds or so to meditate on these three parts. First part is I am part and parcel of Krishna, spiritual spark. Second part is I am engaged in this material world. Third part is Krishna, the root of my consciousness. By pleasing him, everything will be satisfied. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Sorry to interrupt everyone. So we can continue like this. Thank you so much. Hare
Thank you
Krishna.
very much. Thank you very much, Prabhuji. This was very helpful. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Prabhuji, for your giving me your time. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Jai. Dandar Pranam. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Dharma Pranam.
Hare Krishna, Dhanma Pranam Prabhuji.